If we had to mention the mitzvah that has really been at the forefront of everything we do since the lockdown, it would have to be the mitzvah of pikuach nefesh. Everyone knows that when it comes to saving a life, that takes priority. If it means to violate Shabbos, eat chametz on Pesach, not fast on Yom Kippur, we always place the value of life above the mitzvahs. There are 3 exceptions, but the general understanding is that pikuach nefesh is docha kol haTorah kula. Saving a Jewish life is more important than all of the Torah. That is derived from this week's Parsha, Acharei Mos, Asher Yasa Osam Ha'adam V'chai Bahem. Person does the mitzvos and lives within the mitzvos. And the Gemara explains, V'lo sheyamus bahem. The mitzvos are not given to us so that we should lose our lives. So if it's a choice between Shabbos and our lives, we favor our lives. Everything that's been happening for the past 6 weeks, 2 months, whatever it is, has been with that focus. We have been so cautious and careful because we're trying to protect lives. If that means that we don't go to shul, we don't have a minyan, we're not learning together in person, all of the accommodations are for the sake of pikuach nefesh. I usually don't mention a Hasidic pshat per se, but I think that it's very appropriate based on what we're experiencing. The Ger Rebbe Zatzal says as follows: V'chai bahem, and you live within the mitzvos. So poetically, we could darshan, we could explain that means, what is your source of chiyus? What really animates you? What gives us a sense of purpose? What gets us out of bed in the morning? Is it to follow what's going on in the sports world? The standings? There's no baseball going on right now. Is it to follow the stock market? I'm not sure a person wants to follow that right now. The gyrations are maybe too much for one to take. Is a person excited to get to work in the morning? Are we really working the way we normally do? Are we as productive? What is it that drives us? A good movie? Who's going to the movies? Going to a restaurant, trying a new dish? We're not doing that either. Ultimately, the Ger Rebbe says what should drive us are the mitzvos. Our chiyus, our source of life, should be bahem, in the mitzvos. And it's very, as we said, appropriate because right now we're in this reset. We have more time on our hands. I'm sure we're busy. We're trying to remain productive. But let's face it, we have time. And we can sit down, and because everything has come to a halt, to a pause, it gives us a chance to really reflect. And we're going to get out of this, God willing, and slowly make our way back into society. But hopefully, this gives us these quiet moments, whether it's over Shabbos, because it's a different type of Shabbos, it's a very quiet Shabbos, a very tranquil Shabbos, or even during the week, to really evaluate what is it that's most important to us. Maybe we don't have all of the other distractions of life right now, but we can still open a chumash, we can still enjoy the Shabbos table, we can sing zmiros, we can pay more attention to the words in our tefillah. That's the goal. Asher yasa osam ha'adam v'chai bahem. Our tachlis, our purpose is to derive our real sense of chiyus, the purpose of life, from the mitzvos. And hopefully that's happening during this lockdown period. I wish everybody a good Shabbos. Stay well, stay safe.